Penguin Random House Audio presents Intuitive Fasting, the flexible 4-week intermittent fasting plan to recharge your metabolism and renew your health, by Dr. Will Cole, with Gretchen Lideker, with a foreword read by Gwyneth Paltrow. This is the author, Dr. Will Cole. Note to listeners, this program includes a downloadable PDF that contains a metabolic flexibility quiz and meal plans and recipes from the book. Amber, Solomon, and Shiloh, your ineffable love are the embers behind these pages and my life. With every breath, I am yours.
Foreword. Written and read by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Of all of the different ways of eating I've tried over the years, from macrobiotic to vegan to I'll spare you the details, cleanses, here's what has worked for me. Eating intuitively. When I eat what feels right to me, I feel my best. That kind of advice, though, is typically delivered with no roadmap for getting there, as if something that is intuitive doesn't require further discussion, while dogmatic diets get memorialized and memorized. Will Cole has given me, and you, a roadmap. Intuitive fasting is Will's clear 4-week program designed to set you up to feel your best for all the other weeks to come. This is not a book of dogma. It will not punish you or restrict you. If there's anything difficult in these pages, it is Will's request that you be willing to listen to yourself, to your own body, to your intuition. While this might seem simple, it is usually not easy, at least not at first. But with Will's voice guiding you to recalibrate yourself and the newfound understanding of what your body is asking for and how you can respond, it becomes doable. And I'd go so far as to say exhilarating. There are healers who share Will's passion for understanding classic research findings. Some share his passion for working with patients one-on-one, while others share his passion for helping the chronically ill or mysteriously unwell patients who arrive at his practice having already tried it all. Some share his passion for disseminating what he knows to the general public in a way that is accessible. But very few humans share all of these passions. Fewer attempt to sustain them. Fewer find success doing so. And as far as I know, no one does it with the kind of humility and warmth that Will does. Intuitive fasting is the best of him. It's what he knows about food and nutrition and the optimal ways to nourish the body and support its healing functions. It is full of what he's learned about reducing inflammation, restoring balance, recharging metabolism, and resetting gut health. Yes, it includes results from research studies, but it also reveals some surprising findings about fasting that Will has discovered from simply listening to his patients. Another thing I love about Will, he listens and learns from his patients. It's been a pleasure to witness the Will Cole effect, to watch him help transform and optimize the health of people around the world. I'm excited for you to feel it too. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Introduction. The Intuitive Fasting Manifesto. A beautiful balance is sewn into the fabric of the universe. Duality is quilted into the cosmos. From the pool of the moon on the tides of the sea, the awakening blooms in springtime after a long winter, to the delicate ebb and flow of your hormones, there is a graceful, dichotomous rhythm infused into nature, of which you are an intrinsic part. Where there is balance, there is order, and when there is a loss of that balance, problems arise. Our modern world is filled with noisy imbalances of all kinds. From traffic jams in polluted cities to the endless vortex of mind-numbing content online, one thing is for certain. Modern life is filled with loud, congested imbalance dripping in excess. This global bellowing is not just external, but internal as well. Millions find themselves in a state of proverbial ruckus when it comes to their body and their health. From autoimmune conditions and anxiety, to depression and diabetes, heart disease and hormone problems, the consequences of the noise and chaos filling our world are severe. Thankfully, there is a way to get back in touch with the messages your body is trying to send. Be still and know. When was the last time you felt hungry? I'm not talking about the last time you experienced a blood sugar crash, a craving, or the feeling that you should eat before a big day at work or a long event. When was the last time you felt truly hungry? When you could feel that your stomach was empty and you could hear it growling and gurgling, letting you know that it's time for a meal. For many of us in the developed world, it's probably been a while. After all, our lifestyles are designed for convenience and ease, in a way that never leaves us far from vending machines or a drive-thru. Instead of going from full to hungry and back to full again, many of us fluctuate between being sort of hungry, sort of satisfied after eating, and always kind of craving sugar, carbs, and caffeine. Many of us also feel shaky, cranky, or nauseous if we go longer than a few hours without a snack or meal, leaving us with work bags and glove compartments full of granola bars and other healthy, or more often not so healthy, snacks to help us avoid these uncomfortable symptoms. Many of us have never paused to ask ourselves questions like, do I eat because my brain tells me to, or because my body is really, truly hungry? Do I have breakfast because I was told to, or because I actually wake up hungry? Do I feel more tuned into my body's natural hunger signals, or to the food rules I've been following since I was a kid? Do I feel at peace with, or like a victim of, my daily eating schedule? What and when we eat has become so ingrained in our culture and lifestyle that many of us have never stopped and asked ourselves if the way we eat is working for us. The problem is, there's a lot of dieting dogma and food confusion out there. What is ultimately the best food medicine for you may not be for the next person. We are all beautifully and wonderfully unique, different facets of the same diamond, all reflecting light in our own way. Because of this, I believe using your meals as medicine should be guided by intuition, a deep knowing of what your body really needs to fuel and nourish itself. The good news is that you can get back to a place where you trust your body to send you the right signals. As a result, you'll choose the right foods and lifestyle habits for your particular body. In this book, I'll teach you how to use the transformative tool of intermittent fasting in a fresh and flexible way so you can make the right choices for your health and well-being. Intermittent fasting is a lifestyle practice that involves going specific periods of time without eating, such as leaving a 16-hour window between dinner and breakfast the next day, or only eating every other day. This may seem counterintuitive at the moment. How could intermittent fasting get me to a place of intuitive eating? Well, I'm glad you asked. For too long, fasting has had a reputation of being overly restrictive and dogmatic. But many of us have been blindly following the eat 3 meals a day plus snacks in between food rules we were taught from day one as we move on autopilot, even if this routine is making us feel unwell. That also seems restrictive, doesn't it? I think so. Many of us deal with internal chaos every single hour of every single day. And when your body is out of balance, it can be very difficult to discern what your body really does need to build vibrant wellness. It's hard to eat intuitively when there is a state of imbalance. There's little clarity there. Is it intuition or a craving? Is it intuition or hormone imbalance? Emotional eating is not intuitive eating. Stress eating is not intuitive eating. As a functional medicine practitioner, my passion is getting to the root cause of chronic health problems, allowing the body to restore its balance and rediscover calm. I've created the intuitive fasting plan to help you calm down all this noise and start listening to the still, small voice of your intuition that tells you exactly what to eat and when. Intuitive fasting is different from other types of fasting in that it's not designed to be difficult or restrictive. It's not about starvation. It's about self-respect. It's about loving your body enough to perform acts of radiant wellness. Fasting has been used for centuries as a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?